Hey guys, Max here, and this month my challenge is to try to learn conversational Spanish in just 1 month. This is my 12th challenge, so it's celebrating a year of doing monthly challenges. So it's probably one of my most ambitious challenges yet. Really important is to think about the strategy that I'm going to do this month. The way that I'm thinking about breaking up my time is doing a couple of hours of audiobooks. Then I'm going to do maybe half an hour or so every day of vocabulary. So new words that I learn, I can put it into an app with the goal of getting it somewhere to 500 to 1,000 words by the end of the month. And then the last and probably one of the most important things is practicing conversation. So I'm lucky enough to have a roommate that speaks Spanish.
Hola.
And then I'm also going to be doing some online tutoring from people around the world that speak fluent Spanish. I know I've got a lot of work ahead of me, and I'm not sure how I'm going to go, to be honest. I've never learned another language before, but I'm going to dive in and see how we go. Vamos! I think that means we go. We're doing a Spanish lesson with my roommate, and he's giving me some rules.
Yes, all right. So in this lesson, I want to focus with you on learning new vocabulary through the conversation. And to do that, I want you to learn how to say, how do I say, for example, phone? How do I say phone? So you say, ¿Cómo se dice phone? And I will reply, teléfono. And then you could use that word that you just learned in your conversation. The other thing I want you to learn is how to say, what does it mean? Let's say I'm talking about mi computador, my computer, and I want you, and you don't know the word computador, even though it's pretty easy. I want you to say, ¿Qué significa computador? And that way you close the loop, all right?
Cool. ¿Qué significa and cómo se dice?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So part of my challenge with Spanish is learning a lot of vocabulary. So even if I understand grammar and sentence structure, which is going to be really challenging, I also need to then understand just a whole series of words like couch and t-shirt and hair and things like that if I want to be able to properly converse. So one of the ways that I'm doing that is with a software called Memrise. And the cool thing with this software is it can see how you're going with words. If you're struggling, it'll keep showing you those words. If you're doing well, it will ignore those words and keep progressing you with new words. So today is day 3 or tres número día.
Día número 3.
Día número 3. So what I've been doing for the last couple of days is I've been going through all these audiobooks. I found the audiobooks is a really good way to listen to Spanish, think about it in my brain, and it's a way to practice kind of similar environment to a conversation. I am lucky enough to have a roommate that speaks fluent Spanish, Almog, who also has a channel over at Extra Brave if you want to check it out. And the goal is just to practice the things that I know, try to convey different ideas, hopefully see the progression of the conversations and the complexity of the conversation. To start off, it's just about saying something and getting the ball rolling.
Exactly. Max, ¿cómo estás?
Mi llama es Max.
Tú te llamas Max. Y yo me llamo...
Me llamo.
Yo me llamo Almog.
Sí. Correcto.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Entiendes?
Sí.
Ok.
¿Cómo estás?
Sí.
Estoy feliz.
Feliz. ¿Por qué?
Porque tengo mi té.
¿Tienes té? Ok. Bien.
Salud.
Salud. Salud.
Focus on getting the base, the foundations really strong. Get really good at those, and then you're good 80% of the time.
So this is Connor Grooms, and he's also done a Learn Spanish in 30 Days challenge, and he did really well. So I've gone to him seeking some of the best advice I could find, and he's also an expert now that teaches people how to learn Spanish with his company Baselang. So this conversation was really valuable for me.
So the first thing you want to do is get your sounds down. People always skip that. They're like, oh yeah, my pronunciation's good enough. No, it's not. Your goal should always be sounding native. Regardless if you care about sounding native, that's going to pay huge dividends down the road with your learning speed and with understanding people. So focus on those sounds first. Get down the individual vowels, get down full words, get down sentences, see how that flows. Get a native speaker to say, in this part, you're not doing it exactly as I would. Then there's building a base of the most basic grammar, the building blocks. Simple things like he, she, the pronouns, articles, the, a, numbers, these really fundamental blocks. Things like above, below, towards, with, but there are no replacements for these words. Let's pretend I don't know the word for grape, uva. I could sort of describe my way around that. It's a fruit and it's small and they use it for wine. Oh, a grape. Oh yeah, okay, that. But you can't do that with never, for instance.
Yeah.
Disfruté.
Disfruté.
Tener una dirección.
No.
Dirección.
Dirección.
I enjoyed to have
Yes.
a direction en el gimnasio, in the gym,
Yes.
y sentirme,
Yeah.
sentirme feeling,
Well, feel, but it's like feel myself in Spanish.
to feel,
I feel myself.
to feel myself.
Right? How do you say I'm to meet someone? How do you say to find something?
Encontrar.
Yes, that's right.
Más mejor.
Mejor is better, so you don't have to say más.
Much better.
Mucho mejor.
Mucho mejor. Más is more better. So it's day 9 of the challenge, and what's cool is I'm starting to be able to have basic conversations. So when I sit down with my roommate, we can start to have a conversation about our day or the food that I'm eating. There's a lot of words that I'm learning, and I'm slowly building up this bank of vocab so that I can start to express ideas. I think maybe now I might even have 300 plus words in my vocabulary. But it's really important to really understand the grammar component. And grammar is one of those things that I didn't really nail at school, and now learning a new language, it's just there's so many different rules and things to think about. I've actually got this kind of, for lack of a better way of describing it, bacteria, flesh-eating thing that I got from a mosquito bite. And so I've actually been in and out of the hospital. Mi brazo es en dolor, and I've been to the El Hospital to see, ver the doctor, el doctor. When I'm talking about this in my lección, then I can talk about things that are going on in my life. I'm not sure if I'm going to know this. Quisiera, le gusta un conversación en español.
Hágale.
¿Qué?
Hágale is let's do it. ¿Cómo va tu proceso con el español? ¿Qué estás aprendiendo en este momento?
Sí, aprendo con libros de audio, conversación con Almog, en línea clases, estudio quizás 3 o 4 horas cada día.
Bastante.
Sí. A veces ocupada con trabajo, tengo enferma.
¿Estabas enfermo?
Sí. I don't know how to say that.
Me siento.
Me siento mejor.
Bueno.
So it's 11 p.m. and today I have just had a very busy day, so I haven't had a lot of time to actually get some Spanish done. So the goal is to do an hour before I go to sleep, at least, to just make sure that I'm keep pushing myself and keep progressing. Necesito ayudar. Necesito ayudar. Pero yo continuo. I need help, but I continue. All right, let's do this. Español tiempo. It is day 21 of my Learn Spanish in a Month challenge. On top of the fact that this is a really difficult challenge, I'm actually having a really difficult month. I got this flesh-eating bacteria thing transferred by a mosquito bite. It's absurdly painful, and as a result I'm sleeping really poorly, and the medication that I'm taking makes me just feel like in a constant state of nausea, and I have headaches and I feel tired. When I was trying to do originally 4 hours a day, now I'm trying to do half an hour to an hour a day. Hopefully, with everything that I learned when I was feeling a bit better, that will carry me through. I do really enjoy learning Spanish, and I think it's a really cool skill to try to develop in a month. Let's see how I go. Obviously, having this flesh-eating bacteria has been something that's just really thrown me out of whack this month. It makes it very challenging for me to be disciplined and have that mental pressure of learning something and pushing myself, where I'm also in some physical pain and I just want to relax and I just want to eat chocolate and I just want to sleep. Originally, I had this perception that I was going to do a lot of online training, and I still think that that's a good idea. When you have such a limited amount of time, there's only so much time that you can spend bouncing from different teacher to different teacher, having introductory lessons to find someone that you connect with. I moved my strategy into mainly using audiobooks. So I've been going through all of Michelle Thomas, and now I'm doing a lot of review on that audio program. I've been using a lot of Anki, which is that SRS strategy. And then the other thing is having conversation with my roommate, as much as he's capable of doing and as he's open to doing.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hola.
Hola amigo.
Primero, gracias por tener una conversación conmigo hoy.
No problema.
Dime, ¿por qué decidiste vivir en Bali estos últimos meses?
Primero estábamos viviendo en Chiang Mai, en Tailandia.
Sí.
Y justo
Muy bonito.
Sí, muy lindo.
Sí.
Estuvimos viviendo casi 8 meses, pero empezó la smoky season, que empieza a haber mucho humo,
Sí.
y no se puede respirar bien, y ya no era divertido.
Sí.
Entonces vinimos a Bali a escaparnos de esa temporada. ¿Y vos por qué decidiste venir a Bali?
Sí. He visitado a Bali por muchas razones. Quiero relajarme y comer comida sana y conocer gente interesante como tú. Anoche conocí una chica de Alemania que es una seguidora de mi canal de YouTube.
Wow.
Que es muy loco para mí.
¿Muy loco?
Sí, soy de Australia, ella de Alemania.
¿Qué son las chances de que
Sí,
uno-
sí. Encontramos en el restaurante, hablamos otro mi canal y mis desafíos. Es muy loco para mí.
Increíble.
Sí, sí.
Conocer a alguien que justo
Sí,
conozca tu canal.
yeah.
¿Cuántos seguidores tenés? ¿Pocos?
20,000?
Ah,
Sí.
¿son mucha gente de Australia? ¿Son tus seguidores?
Sí. No sé, pero pienso quizás todo el mundo,
De todo el mundo.
de todo el mundo. Mucha, más en los Unidos, los Estados Unidos y Australia y India.
Y Alemania.
Sí,
Y ahora Alemania también.
la Alemania, sí, sí,
Wow.
sí.
To be at that level, speaking Spanish, could have enable a conversation like that, is pretty impressive. At least for an English speaker can speak Spanish in only a month is pretty amazing, really.
So that brings me to the end of the Spanish challenge, and it was an awesome month. I loved conveying ideas in another language. I love learning all of the little idiosyncrasies of another language. It was super fun. I came in with the intention of doing 4 hours of study a day, but I probably got closer to about an hour and a half a day. I was still happy with the result. I could comprehend Spanish pretty well. I could speak and convey my ideas. I clearly have a lot of work to go with my Spanish if I want to get to that great conversational fluency, which is something I'd love to do. An update on the flesh-eating bacteria. I've been to the hospital about 5 times throughout the month. I've been to multiple doctors. All signs are looking really good. It did get pretty bad and messy for a few days, but it's looking way better. My hand is fully functional again. One thing that I want to tell you guys right now, which I'm really excited about, is what I'm going to be doing next month. I'm actually going to be revisiting all 12 challenges. So I've done a full year now of challenges, 12 challenges, and it's been a crazy little journey. And I thought it might be fun to revisit some of these challenges. Can I still play violin? Can I still do a backflip? And so we can test all of that next month. So thank you for watching and following my journey this far, and happy learning.